The Kevin moments where she goes, "Kevin!" is the best part of the film. Well, Marv and Harry are going to have a very easy time breaking into his house because, all you have to do is turn the handle and you're in. And personally, I wouldn't walk outside into public and scream out, "I'm not afraid anymore," than scream into someone's face. And the family of cheapskates gets lower and lower as they have shelves. As soon as you step on them, they break. It's made out of really cheap wood. Here's a moment that I absolutely hate from this movie, which is where he steals the toothbrush. Now, there are two options. Either pay, or just put the toothbrush down and run away. I mean, if he's so scared of this bloke. I'm pretty sure what they were watching on the TV was Jekyll and Hyde 1941. In the scene when, all of the bastards from the family are sitting down in Paris. And I'm sure they're watching Jekyll and Hyde, because it does look like that. I think the crazy mother makes a good point, a good speech, as it were. She says things like, I don't care if I have to sell everything I own. She doesn't care if she has to sell her soul to the devil himself, She wants to get home to her child. I think it's a very lovely scene. Well, of course his Uncle Frank didn't give him a cheque. He's a cheapskate. You learn how utterly stupid these robbers are because, in the first scene of them trying to get into the house, Kevin shoots Harry first. Then Marv puts his head through the cat flap. Bit strange because the McAllisters don't have a cat. But anyway, Marv has enough time to escape before being shot in the head. I love how it's not just an it's like and he just falls back down the stairs in the scene when he puts his foot on a nail. I love the scene with the paint cans. When Kevin throws the paint cans at them and they fly. They don't do anything else. They fly off the stairs and onto the floor. When Kevin is put onto the coat hook and they've captured him, that can't be his house because firstly it's covered in water, which means it must have been a house that they've already burgled. And that begs the question, what's he doing in their house? I mean, perhaps he saw that Kevin was being chased and decided to go in there, but it's a bit dodgy. Now they've been captured, and here comes a really nice scene with her mother. I just think that's a wonderful scene of smug. A very, very bruised Harry looks out of the car with a really sort of expression, and he just looks at this kid who has completely outsmarted him, and Kevin just sort of smiles and goes, "Bye," and it's just like in his head he's thinking, how the bloody hell were we outsmarted by a kid? And I just love that scene. It's not a scene that's memorable to this film, but it's very good. What's very beautiful about this, welcoming back scene is the fact that, that they don't just, meet at the door and say, "Oh, hi Kevin," It's done very well, Kevin goes upstairs, then the mother comes in, and she's sort of looking for her child. Then he comes down the stairs, goes into another room, and she comes out of another door. And he turns around and goes and hugs her. So it's done very well. And of course, they hug, and it's very nice. The music, of course, is very beautiful. I mean, I do love the parody of Home Alone in Family Guy when Stewie meets his mother again. It's just wonderful because it is a very famous scene, and it's very wonderful and beautiful, and they did it very well. Plus, does she deserve to be forgiven? Because she didn't accept his apology, but when she says sorry, he's like, "Alright then, I love you again." Kevin's father said to him, "What else did you do while we were away?" Kevin's line is, "Oh, just hang around." Stupid line. It should have been, well, not should have been, but it'd be, what did he do while they were away? Well, he stopped 2 burglars, he became a thief, and had a wonderful, wonderful vacation from the ginger, the French woman, the woman who wets up the man, the boy who wets the bed, the cheapskate uncle. So, you know, that's a nice bit. Here comes the annoying lines. I mean, the movie ends on shit. Yeah, as I said, the movie ends on shit. Kevin, what do you do to my room? Not the best line to end off. I mean, it might have been nice to you know, see Buzz being attacked by the nail in the floor. That would be good. Or his whole family being shot. But no, it ends on that line. It's not very good. So yes, I mean, Home Alone will always be a classic. Always be one of those top movies that ranks high. But it's not in my top 10, surprisingly. But it is a very good film. Yes, it's not in my top 10 because it is considered a Christmassy film. So one can't watch it all the time. But it's strange. I do watch the second one more. I haven't watched the first one for quite some while, but you know, I used to watch the second one. So it's Lost in New York. So next time, it's not an old man with a shovel. It's an old woman who hangs around with birds.